What's up, guys? We about to eat. Let me show you guys. I need to back it out. Marble soda flash. Anyways, I gotta drop the next page. Page 3. Always eat healthy, man. Pour the soda in the thermos. After I finish, I'm going to read page 3 of the book, or my story. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta pause this. I'm watching Adventure Time in the background. That was delicious. Always eat good, man. I gotta floss really quick. Every time I eat chicken or something, I get stuck in between my teeth. I have to floss instantly. But that was really good food, like really good plate. Chicken was seasoned really well. Potatoes, rice. That is the key to a healthy life. Just eating wholesome food with a lot of protein, home cooked food. Alrighty, so yesterday we left off on page 2, so we're going to move on to page 3. So I'm going to kind of skim over a little bit just to explain some context out of page 2. They went over that the 2 descendants that like fled and made a castle, they had a child and decided to kind of go out fighting, so like they would die or whatever in the battlefield, and then everybody would stop the search for like the descendants, the power of like the original 4. They didn't want anyone to know that they had a child, and that's where we're at. Like the witch kind of cast a spell and found out that he has like traces of that power in him. And I think this next page is what kind of explains, like it kind of goes into the title, like what the anime is called, like Half Chosen. But here we go, page 3. Let me go into page 3. Okay. Alright, here we go. Page 3. Let's start. Alright. Fast forward to now. The king can't believe there's one left. They all counseled and decided to cast a spell on the young descendant. If he ever used 100% of his powers, he would die. So that's kind of where the title, I'm gonna pause and just add context here. That's where the title of the anime, they're gonna let him live, but they're gonna cast a spell on him where like if he ever tried to use like 100% of like his magic or power, the spell would like immediately activate and just end his life or whatever in the story. It would just finish him. The king's witch begins the spell on the young descendant, casting a huge circle over the young Malik, causing him pain beyond belief that he passes out. There was a huge evil that the king wasn't aware of, and his only hope, he was casting 50% of his power away. The young descendant wakes up feeling drained. What happened, he asks. The witch explained her spell to the young Malik. Giving young Malik a chance to live, they say, he must serve the king, and they would let him pick his own role. Malik thinks and decides to become a knight of Talasia. That's the name of the kingdom, Talasia, saying since his power is sealed, then he will strengthen his body. Young Malik is enrolled into the Knights in Training of Talasia program. And that's page 3 right there, guys. So I'll just break it down a little bit. So as you guys can see, I kind of course, it's gonna be like the evil person, right? So not knowing the king just sealed 50% of his only hope. He cast a spell and sealed it. So the evil that's in the background is going to be much harder to face now that the king made that one choice to like seal young Malik's half of his powers he could never use. If he tries to go beyond that, then the spell activates and it just kind of finishes him off. But that's page 3. And that's where the title. So that I kind of want to make this anime like, you know, different than other animes. Like, you know how like the hero always he's always overpowered, or like, you know, he just, this one he's not gonna have his power. He's not gonna be able to rely off of it. So he's gonna have to strengthen his body, and it's still gonna be a challenge for him. But I think page 4 is where I introduce like the main villain. So stay tuned for the next one. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Sub, like. Thanks, guys.